watch me make it pop, 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 baby, I can't stop, stop, stop. Fingers moving fast, full of fire and flow, making magic happen, that's the way I go. Put my mind in motion.
Alrighty, so hey everybody, it's been a minute since I've been here, and so I have some goodies for us today. I have done a lot of shopping, so a lot of thrift shopping, a lot of bargain shopping. I refuse to allow the California economy to prevent me from participating in my love for Barbie. So anyway, where should I start? Let's start with the trip with my mom. I went on a trip with my mom. We went to the thrift store. She had found, there's a place in our city called the Mission where homeless people are able to go and eat and get some housing. So they have two thrift stores and they had recently opened one up. So we went to the one on Bullard, and I wasn't expecting to find anything there, but I did. And I was like so excited. They had these two big bins. I'll have to edit them in. They had these two big bins of dolls, Barbie dolls, and they had so many Brat dolls. But I'm not really into Brat dolls. I'm more so a Barbie girl. I did on a humbug because of a particular content creator check out Dollhouse Entertainment in TV. It is so awesome. I love the Bad Dollhouse show. It is so good. But anyway, one of the characters on there is Brooklyn. And it's the bestie Brooklyn. And she kind of like got to me after a while. And I ended up seeing her at Walmart, and I was like, well, she's kind of cute in person. And then, my favorite place is Didi's. And so I went to Didi's and I saw her at Didi's. And instead of her being $19.99, they had her at Didi's for $10.99. And so I scooped her up one day while I was out doing some deal shopping and whatnot. Then turn around and Malibu Barbie, she showed up, the bestie. She showed up at Didi's like a month later. Once again, $10.99. Scooped her up. So I had Brooklyn and I had Malibu Barbie. Now, there was a couple of times that Theresa went on sale at Walmart, but she was only going for like $15.99, $14.99. So I still was just like, I wasn't sold out on her all the way. But look who I scooped up. So I found her in the thrift store. She was only $1.99, y'all. $1.99. And then on top of that, they have like these color codes on the tags. And so different tags were like different percentage off. So like she was 50% off. So I only paid like $9. My mama bought it for me. Big spender. But it was only 99 cents. So I was like, well, we'll give her a good hair brushing, and she's got a little bit of dirt on her, but we're going to give her a bath and we're going to clean her up and whatnot. And yeah, she's pretty much intact. She came with her full outfit. They even left her little necklace on there, but these are not her shoes. Obviously, because they don't fit. They kind of fell off some, but these are not her shoes. These are fashionista shoes. We just used them really quick. But we don't have shoes. She didn't come with any shoes or any of the accessories that she comes with the box. But I thought that this was an awesome find for only 99 cents. Okay. Then in that box of throwaways, I found this Stacy. So I was like, okay, now, she a little worn. She's lived a good life. You can tell there's been a lot of leg flexing. She's a little loose in the hips, but her hair can use a nice washing and stuff. Her face is super dirty. So I was like, oh, you're going to be the perfect cleanup girl. And she was only $1.99 as well. She was an orange sticker, so I think she was like 30% off of that. So still, awesome find, awesome deal. We're going to get Stacy together and make her absolutely fabulous. Okay. And then the best part was I found this Jeep for $8 and some change. And because it was a white sticker, $8.59. So it was a white sticker, so it wasn't any percentage off. It was regular price, but I mean $8.59. Hey, that was a steal for me because it just needs to get cleaned up. And who knows, I might spray paint it. I might add my own little tizzage to it, but it just needs a little TLC. Okay, so that was one thrifting trip. My next thrifting trip was last weekend. I convinced my friend Tammy to go to the thrift store with me. And going to the thrift store, turned around and I found this doll inside of that same bin. I took Tammy to the Mission on Bullard, the one that my mom took me to. Plus, I took her to the other one on Sierra as well. But I wanted to go to the one on Bullard first because I just knew that they were going to have more Barbies for me. So you guys, check this girl out. So I saw her and I hadn't seen her before in the stores or nothing. And I was like, oh my God, she is so cute. I really need to get a hold, like, what is she all about? So when I got her and opened her up, pulled her out the thing and like pulled her hair up, and I thought she was a Kenner doll. I thought she was a Kenner doll at first because I found a couple of these Kenner dolls. It was the blue eyes that made me think that she was Kenner, kind of like it looks like the blue, it kind of looks like it's bleeding a little bit. But I just thought that it was a Kenner doll because she reminded me of those Kenner dolls with the asymmetrical waist. But anyway, picked her up, pulled her to the back side of the head. And you guys, can y'all see that? 1975. I said, oh, I got to have her. Why? Because I was born in 1975. So I need to have this doll head. Okay, so scooped her up. There we go. Scooped her up for the 1975 head. So I was like, oh my God. So then I like laid her on the ground and I was going to take a picture of her, but I was like, let me just look at her body. And so I looked at her body, and if you take a look-see, you will see we are looking at a 1966. Try to get this in here good. We are looking at a 1966 body, okay? So I thought that was super dope. This is a ballerina Barbie. The body is from 1966 and the head is from 1975. And so I was like, dope. So I love it. And we're going to do her hair. Look at her bangs. Not the bangs. Oh. And so we're gonna keep her bangs. We're gonna keep her bangs and we're gonna wash her hair. I'm gonna see what happens with her hair without having to do a reroot of her. But isn't that exciting? Like, I want to make her super cute. And so look at her little ballerina shoes. So we're going to keep her in the same ballerina mode, okay? And so I'm just going to have to make her a cute little lilac and pink outfit, huh? Lilac, pink, and white. You know, my niece Janaya, she loves purple. It's favorite color. And so maybe we'll just do shades of purple for her. But I thought that was super, super cute. So yeah, she's a fine ballerina girl. Alrighty, so my next form of thrifting is Facebook Marketplace. I love Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is like people that live in your community that are getting rid of things. And so one of the things that I found, this girl, she had some accessory bags. She had these little baggies, okay, that she was selling for different price points. And so, you know, just a little bag of some shoes. So I was like, well, I could use some tennis shoes. So we got some tennis shoes and we got some high heels. A couple of these heels, though, they're from the Dollar Tree. And so most of them are Barbie. But I did recognize a couple of them from the Dollar Tree because, you know, the Dollar Tree is my spot. And so some of these shoes, I don't know. We'll see what happens with them. But I just love these little chunklets. Look at these little flip-flops. Aren't they cute? So I wanted the little flip-floppers and stuff. And then I just wanted to be a help too, because I was like, I could tell she needed a little bit of cash. So I just grabbed a couple of little shoes, and we might be able to do a couple. We got some cowboy boots in here. You know, we might razzle dazzle them up. You know what I'm saying? Make them cute. We got a couple of pair of tennis shoes in here and whatnot. So, you know. And then I don't even know what kind of clothes is inside this little bag, but I just wanted to help her. You know, she was having like a little yard sale. And so, ooh la la, look at this little jacket. This is cute. So we got this little jacket and cute little sleeves, okay? So we can mix this with something. So this would be a good little accessory. Okay. Nice. And we got a little tie-dye, little jumpsuit. Okay, we don't know exactly what this is going to be like, but, you know, we could try this on somebody. And maybe it looks different once you put it on. You know, sometimes you have to try things on before you can really judge it. Okay. And we got a classic little gingham dress here, which I don't like it because it's hard. It's not cotton. It's that acetate fabric. And so we might find something different for this. I don't know. And oh, we have an Elsa dress. I got a Disney princess dress, got a little Elsa dress, you know. And so we might use this for Halloween. Somebody might be Elsa for Halloween. But the best thing was she had this girl for $3. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take her. This was what I was like, this was the best find. So I don't know which girl this is. You guys can help me out. But she was articulated. And I just was like, she was at the bottom of the bucket. And I was like, oh yeah, this is like one of those fashion look dolls. And so I believe it's one of the fashion look dolls. And so 2014. Yes, this is 2014. No, 2018. Yeah, 2018. So this is from 2018, okay? And so I was like, girl, you somebody. I don't know exactly who you are, but you are somebody and you are going home with me. So I brought her and I put her up and she's cute. We're gonna get her dressed up. We're gonna give her a bath. We're gonna do her hair. You know, she has these cute highlights in her hair. And so we're gonna give her a cute hairstyle and we're gonna give her a cute little outfit. And yeah, you know what? She would be cute with a nice nude lip. I really like her eyebrow. I like her face. I like her face paint, you know, like put her hair up, put her hair back. Like if you just look at her face, like she's super cute. She is. She has a very cute face, very likable. And so that's what I was like excited about. Okay. And last but not least, my favorite and best Facebook find, you guys. Boom, shakalaka boom. Y'all, now look, I only paid $3 for this girl. Okay, $3. But guess how much I paid for this car, y'all? Now, we know that this car retails for $49.99 at Wally World USA. I got this bad boy for a whole whopping $10. I'll make you holla. Okay? And so, she worked, y'all. Watch this. Or did I leave the battery? Y'all, I messed up and left the battery on. because I was showing Tammy. You see that wheel action? I was showing Tammy yesterday how she rolled, you know, and so, you know, which way we going? Which way we going? Which way we going? We got forward motion, backwards motion. We got forward motion, and so I might have to take her outside, but she needs to get cleaned up too. But isn't that dope? I only paid $10 for this girl. I'm telling you, you got it. And look, you got the little trunk action, okay? Put a little something in the truck, little suitcase, little weekend bag, you know, for the weekend ride, okay? And it's only a two-seater, so only two can go. Nobody's sneaking in. And it's just cute. It just needs a little TLC. It's just a little dirty. And the lady that sold it to me, she was super sweet. She was like, my girls just don't play with it anymore. I was like, oh. And so that was that. I had a lot of fun sharing that with you guys. And I got some more deals to share with you. I just don't want to like overwhelm you guys with all of that. So I'm going to do another video with some of my Walmart and DD finds that I got last few days. So until then, ta-ta for now. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day.
Watch me make it pop, 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 baby, I can't stop. So